Welcome back to the void. All right. So, as with everything, I once again figured out what my problem was about 30 to 45 minutes after I pushed stop streaming. So, I'm going to show you what was going on with making my, I guess, drunk character. So, I'll open up the blueprint. First thing we gotta look at is uh, is the camera. And when it's anybody who's know anybody who knows what's going on already, the moment I say that, that's like, what the problem is. So what I did is I moved the camera back. So if you want the like simplest, jankiest third person camera compared to first person, so third person, and if you move that to the head, first person. Easy peasy. So that's what I did for that. And let's put this in a spot where I can like I also actually, before I put that away, we also had nope, not that one. Character self, character mesh. I think it's down here. Owner no see set, because it was a first person character, so you wouldn't really be seeing it. But now we have it so you can see the first person character, the actual character model, and we have the camera back far enough that you can see what's happening there. And if we run this with our previous setup, you will see what happened. Top chat. Who gives a care? Everybody. Top chat. So here we go. It's being choppy for some reason. I think I just have to do some weird work on it. But if you look, one of these guys is standing up straight and one of them's a little bit off to the side. And if I click on this and I do a little bit of this, oh, not quite normal. Oh. So my character is being drunk as expected. I wish I remembered what the button for mouse out was, and I'll just push the button again so I can switch over to the other one. So what we need to do is we need to have both windows open. Both windows open. Here we go. So you can see on this one, that's the drunk one. And then this guy walks forward, not drunk, sober, huh? But actually open up because I got this is the one. Oh. Thanks, computer. Back to the void. All right, give me a second. I still have to like return back to the file here. That'll take a while because there's definitely something weird. It took a really long time to load and I was having trouble with like focus, so definitely something was going on there. Let's hop into here. Yo, don't push that button. Close this because I'm not going to be talking to anybody on there. Click on this because I remembered to bookmark it for once. Wait the 5 years for it to realize there's a chat. This is my favorite part, by the way. Is it the part that's crashing the thing? I don't know. Do I care? No. And then we wait. 35%. Everybody loves 35%. So we're gonna probably look. I was looking this stuff up before, but I don't think that's what we're gonna actually be doing today. Probably. 2 chats. Great. Close it. I don't need 2 chats. It's dumb. So if you know a little bit of Unreal Engine, you'll know that what that was a symptom of, and it will become clear when I actually get back up on the screen, that the fact that the player character should have been acting all weird, the drunk half ragdoll, was not being replicated. So the goal today is to be able to connect the physical animation component to the network. Hopefully all it will do is replicate the fact that it should be animating and not actually trying to do something dumb like animating all the bones. I think I'd be mad if it tried to do that. Because we really don't need to do that. We just need to have it like know that it's in the wrong spot. Or that should be like doing wacky things. So this is the way that this is one of the ways you can do it. The other way you can do it is using a blend weight. So that way, if you change this one, it'll tell you how fucked up they should be. So if I set this to something higher, if I set this to 1, it'll just ragdoll right down. So I've got it set to 25 because it seems to be a reasonable amount of drunkiness. So let's see, can I get that demo working now, or am I going to break it again? All right, and our other, oh, I think I'm going to break it again to tab it again, eh? Let's see if I can click on it in here. No, oh no, that's no good. That's a bad sign. Anyways, so you've got that. Push escape to stop it. Oh, it didn't work to push escape to stop it because I'm not in the... Because I'm not pushing escape. That's the secret. Escape. If I could show you the other one, you'll see on the other one, that character is drunk, but only on the computer only on the instance that is actually the home instance. So that's what we need to do, is we need to force it to be drunk on all instances. And I think I can do that by checking this box. I would laugh so hard if that's all I needed to do. That's not true. I'm not. I'll just be pleased with myself, actually. That's the best I can hope for, to be pleased with myself. So that guy is drunko, and that guy is not drunko. So it didn't work out. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that because apparently kills the stream, kills the desktop. Bleh. Where was I? that might be loading. While we're waiting, and it might be loading, I'll hop back into here and get the chat back up. Yes, it is loading. Good. All right, so we tried replicating the component and didn't seem to do it. So I think I need to do it on the, there's like a, there's like a, on the actual blueprint, I think. We'll see in a minute. Actually, let me reopen this. I want a new window. Thank you. Oh wow, this web page has not been updated in a while. All right, when this loads, we'll hop into there and we'll see what happens. Hey, 35%. Who would thunk? Maybe we'll have to split that out into its own event, like get drunk, turn on that stuff, have that run on the client, but have that set up to run, but call it from the begin play so that runs on everyone. That makes sense? Though this website is obviously from like the last time I opened a real editor before I started this little journey. When is it? 2014. Let's see if we do. My only thing about this search is that people keep trying to like how do I replicate the exact like thing? And it's like I don't want to replicate the exact thing. That's not the point, right? The point is to only replicate the fact that the thing should be going. Yes, I'm heading that way. clicked on this. We said that. We know this is replicating, otherwise it wouldn't work, right? Ooh, okay. Let's do a little bit of this. We've got component replication. When we zoom out, we go back to start this. So as replication for that, if I replicate this, replicate using let's um, all these cut uh, uh, I was able to cut it. I'm not able to paste it. What have I done? I'll bet if I just done it, I can go over here and undo it. I'll come back. Yeah, I didn't want to delete it. I just wanted to. Let's copy it. Let's see if a copy works. Control C. Control V. I had to try. Where's the paste? All right, so it only works in here. Seriously? No. Oh, I did it. So what I'll do is I'll move this over here. That's disconnected. All right. And I'll hop back into here. So all we're doing is we are moving that out of there. And since it's giving me shit, I'm just gonna, Actually, no, that's the problem, isn't it? I have to, all right, yeah, okay, that's what I want to do. Did I accidentally start this? Yeah, I totally accidentally started this. There they are. All right, hold on. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. All right, so we've got this guy. It's being drunkarly. Hopefully on the other screen. Yeah, so he's not drunkarly on the other screen. All right, that takes a long time to load. I'll do it a different way next time. No, I'm just gonna leave there. All right. Where's my blueprint gone? So that this all works fine. So I've got that in a different spot. Which is over here. Oh, get drunk. Yes, I do want to call it get drunk. Advanced. No inputs and outputs. All right. So our next goal is to see why that isn't replicating. Okay, we know how to do it. It's animation montage. That's not the same thing, is it? I don't think it is. No, it's not the same thing. Let's scrub through it and see like what he does. It's only 3 minutes. He must do something amazing, right? Like, oh, by something amazing, I mean you have to like middle click this thing. Excuse me.
What's up, guys? Welcome to New York.
All right. What's the amazing thing that he does that I'm not doing? He's setting up the key to play an animation. Yes, that's what we have going on. So RPC trigger in a custom event. So let's see if that is that what I need to do instead of get drunk. Do I need to do a one of these instead? I'll probably have to like rename this. And compile. Paste. Read only include. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Delete. What I am looking for is I remember using these. This calls instead of got out in the function, but this calls doesn't call the function. It calls this one down here, eh, eh, and this one replicates multicast. That's probably too much. But you know, see what happens. I'm gonna set this back to a. Actually, kind of works better that way, didn't it? Let's push the button and see what happens. Top chat. No one cares about the top chat. I want to see all the chat. There we go. Did I push the button or not? You can't tell. The answer is I did push the button. It just takes a while. There we go. Can't move it. All right. Maybe the other way is better. It seemed to load better, but it also crashed the computer. So I don't know which way to do. I don't want to like pick another one since that seems to like run it. Oh, do that. I'm doing it. It's too late for this run, but for these two, you know what? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm stuck in this window. Good. That's fine. Ignore that. This guy on the right is being drunk. You can tell because the ragdoll is like being all woofy woofy. Are we connected to the same one? I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it. I don't see the other one. That's incorrect. I think I have to do it like this. This is the one I actually like the trust to have, trust to work. There you go. All right. So on both of them, only one of them is drunk. When we do want to have both of them drunk. That's the goal, that both of them are drunk, but only one of them is like really doing it. So that didn't help either, even though I did it this way. Another failure. Okay. Click on this one, but it's like 57 minutes. You know what I mean? I think it's a little bit too much. I have watched some of it. And most of it is him setting stuff up. He doesn't have any like we've done all this. We've done all this. Let's try this. Physical animation component. Multiplayer. He still shows up. We both know he doesn't mention multiplayer in there. It's very annoying. Excuse me. So he's just added it to he doesn't understand the difference between a class and an instance. Okay. You see how annoying this is. Physical animation and one of these guys must have done it. You know what I mean? Okay. Too much. Too many popovers. Too high level. Let's try this. Oh, not the right end of that. We've So we're at here we are. We've got the same thing where we've got a replicated event. We've got the component replicating. No one's answered this question. Oh my god. Please, please help me out here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hold on. We're coming back over to here. We're gonna do this again. So, uh, uh, uh. I don't know if this is still like a thing you need to do, but oh, ah, I should rename this one. I'm going to be using this for two things. So we've got this one, and then what you want to do is add custom event. Yeah, Woozy. Oh. Don't ask me what's going on with that. Get Woozy. So one of them is run on only client, and one of them is run on replicate this event from the only client server. And I think he's doing the same thing, right? He's got one on the server, one on the client, so he calls it twice. right? I'm at, and then on both of them, start being woozy. So you're doing it on the server, and you're doing it on there, and then in the begin play, which is weirdly long, there is a thing, isn't there? There's a thing in there. Hold on. And then you can collapse to macro. The new macro is set up gameplay. Oh. I really don't know what's wrong with this thing where it's like, oh. But if I go like this, set up gameplay abilities. And this should actually be a macro. Oh, it works fine there. Doesn't need to be, it does not need to be a whole like function, which is just needs to be a macro. I think. Show me what this one looks like. Right. All right. Start being woos. It's the same. Only here. Can we make this? Hold on. I haven't decided if I'm going to use this or not, so I'm keeping it around, but otherwise it's kind of just this. And they all have the same 3 inputs, so I'm going to clean it up like this. Fit. And grab these and just move them up. Inputs. And then output. Yeah, and then I'm going to rename this guy to be Woozy. All right, so we're going to set up the gameplay abilities, and then we will start being woozy. And because that includes, sorry, it's not, no, that's not what we're doing. We are going to get woozy. Get woozy server. Ah, because it's not functioning anymore. It's this guy. All right. So that compiles and saves. I'll bet you it'll look exactly like it did before I did any of that. So our main guy's woozy, the other guy's woozy. He looks a little bit too straight-laced. A little bit too straight-laced there. Let's find out. No. There is no. No repla. No repla. I find it frustrating that people seem to be getting it to work. uh, that's a buck wild line. Um, replicate it there. All right. It's time to do thing I don't often do. No, no, no. This is probably the hardest part of Unreal Engine is multiplayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot for now, and we are going to do something else about this. Is we are going to set up a thing so that we're not always woozy. Who'da thunk? And then we will get woozy later. So we've got our gameplay abilities. Set up already. All right. So what we want to do is we want to set this up so that sorry. I used the wrong. Oh, I changed something, so it's gonna like sit there and like complain to me until it saves. Not gameplay abilities. Gameplay attributes. And then effect active effect, and then we want it to activate only if attribute value is, and I'm just going to go like that because essentially that's what we want to do. Ooh, stack, stack. Are you sure you can get more things in front of my screen? Let's see. How about Unreal Engine um game play oops playability um activate on gameplay tag, and then gameplay ability, Unreal Engine, gameplay tag, on attribute so we can people doing. Hey, didn't I open one of these? Did I not open one of those? No, I didn't, because so we got, hi there, I'm trying to activate this ability using the ability trigger, own tag added. I'm playing effect fire gameplay effect spec to target. It doesn't trigger it. You have to make use of ability triggers that are supposed to attempt to activate the ability by tag. Via try activate ability by tag. Playing the gameplay effect that adds some tags. One attempt to activate any abilities. What do you mean? By tag, gameplay tag container, value ability, make little gameplay tag container. He misread the question. Okay. Oh no, it's our nemesis. Okay, ignore that. Um, this is I remember reading this way back when this stuff first came out, when the Lyra first came out. Um, and I don't know why I found it so weird. Ability tags, yeah, cancel ability of tag, block ability of activation, block tags, ability activated. Dan's gas shooter. Does Dan does Dan do this? He hasn't updated it in like 4 years. um, but we trust Dan. We've already looked at stuff from Dan. Dan Dan knows gas. So let's see. Oh, he also has this weird thing where he puts all this stuff in here. These aren't blueprints though. This kind of doesn't help on a certain level, but games dev. Projectile, charging a projectile. Ability system component. Let's do a quick thing. Let's do a quick thing here. This is more of a test thing than anything. How hard do we go? Most common button. That's the one that gets you drunk. All right. And then let's do uh, enhanced input action. Should I just put in IA underscore? Oh, that's what that's what you need to do. All right. So when we trigger, we'll start being woozy. Compile, save. I'm just gonna double check this does what I want it to do before I do anything really rash. So normal, woozy. Ooh, you can see the change. Ooh, ooh. I think I'm gonna change that bone, but now I can make drink on command, which means nothing. But I think I will change that bone. Hold on. Woozy physics start bone. And woozy start. Woozy physics start bone. Woozy physics start bone. Where is that? Here? Here. And then I'm going to hop into... Where is it? Here? I guess I can do that. Am I nuts? Do I not like have the... Okay, there we go. Load it. Load it. All right. Skeleton. So we're going here. It's a spine. One goes up because I think pelvis. And then from there that... So let's just do that. Let's... Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's do this. Let's do this. Watch this. Watch this. Spine underscore 01. Let's make... Start being woozy. And what we'll do is we will... Let's explain weight. Promote to variable. There we go. All right, got it, got it. Oh, that doesn't work. All right, hold on. It's a macro. That's the problem. Hold on. Delete. I need to actually, now I need to make it a function. New function, start woos. Because if we can make a function, we can make everything in the top woozy at a different rate than everything in the bottom. Does that make sense? So if we grab, and that will also be different. So if I copy this, no, undo. Okay. Grab these, copy in the function for start woozing. Start wooz, and we will promote that to a variable, and we will promote this to a variable. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I need to do a bio break. BRB. let's get back to this. I want to promote this to a local variable. Yes. Called mesh, and promote this to a local variable called root bone name. Promote that to a local variable called woos. All right, and then start being woozy. First of all, I think this should be like not in here. So let's put it over here. Oops. Gonna steal this. And this, and this, and X. And we'll put it in here. Link it up. Immediately dump it in a macro called setup physical animation component. Let's do the same for these guys. Zoom out a little bit. And call this, oops, call this setup. Input so this is all kind of like, oh, too far. Pretty compact. Okay. So we've done that. So we've got start being woozy, and start being woozy is still a macro that we have. We have moved this stuff elsewhere. So, right? Because we've got a function called start woos that does all that. No, yes. And it compiles. Start being woozy. So we're going to change this. What we're going to do is we're going to start woos the function. No. Do I not know how functions work? I don't know how functions work. I'm sorry. This is... I forgot how this program works. Here it is. And this is a skeletal mesh. That we will call mesh. Yep, that's fine. Oh, it's not fine. No, 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 no. I already fixed that. I didn't actually already fix it. I just removed it from the graph. Okay. This is gonna be woos. Gonna be a float. Close this for a second. So mesh. Oops. Mesh. Skeleton mesh jar projector. So that needs to be something different. All right. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Now it's an object reference. All right, now I can do it. No. Skeletal mesh component. Oh. You know what? You'll never make that mistake again. All right, so we've got inputs, compile, save. And now if we go into the start being woozy, we can start the woos on mesh, and that goes in here. The root bone name, target self, yeah. Root bone name, this is going to be, what was it? Spine underscore 01. And the woos on this will be 0.4. So gonna be woozier. And then what we'll do is we're going to start wooz again, the same mesh. The bone this time. Oh, mesh. The bone this time is gonna be pelvis. The wooz on the. Oh, sorry, not pelvis. It's gonna be. Ooh, thigh left and thigh right. Interesting. All right. Is it underscore left or just L underscore? It's gonna be very little wooz, but just a little bit of wooz. Just a little bit of wooz. Right. 1. And then we will also just well, let's stop it there and we'll just have one of the two legs gets woozy. No, we should do both. We should do both. Start wooz. And again, it'll be same mesh component. Thigh right with our tinier wooz. Compile, save. Then in our main event graph, yeah, that's still gonna start being woozy. I don't have a stop being woozy right now, so too bad. So we've got our 2 characters, no wooziness. Hit the button. Ooh, top got pretty woozy. Ooh. Bottom is less woozy. But it's subtly woozed. Subtly woozed. Okay, maybe that's a little bit. See, it's 225 was the right amount to begin with. So let's go back to 25. I mean, that's twice as woozy as the other one. Quarter wooz. Quarter wooz. So we got normal, normal, normal. And then, ooh, the shoulders go slack. You can still go in a straight line though. So maybe is that something that we should do as like a gameplay effects type thing? So we add or subtract. Oh, it should be random, shouldn't it? Interesting. That's an interesting move. But we have a nice little thing where we have little bits starting the animation. Differently for the different bits. doesn't mean we don't use this. Yep, and we don't use this anymore. But so all this time, can't do it in there. I have to do it in event graph. Is there a... Didn't know you could do that. Show console. Here we go. And what's do we remember a magic command for this? It's show debug ability system, and then let's compile and save, because it's gonna complain if I don't. I think this should work, right? Let's start it. Instead of trying to do a console command there, you'll be able to click on one of these. There we go. Hurrah! And I can get a little bit drunk. I don't appreciate how, like, you know, the ability tags don't seem to be moving at all, but whatever, we'll figure that out later. All right. Later is now. So we've got our gameplay abilities. Our, hold on, rename. It's gonna be okay. And then this do we have to do the whole thing right? Do it from over here. And it's going to be a custom event called let's run on server. And then this, we are going to do the, oh, you can't, no, you can't call yourself again. Set up gameplay attributes. And then we'll replace the one up here. with ooh, didn't know I did that. Compile, save, run. Is it because I picked that one? Like it's one of these, the server, and I should be looking on this one. The answer might be right because it looked correct before. No, it was there for a second, wasn't it? Yeah, it's been going down. Okie dokie. I thought the whole point is that you can replicate that, and it's replicated. Component replicates, and that's all you need to do. All right, all right. And then these guys don't need anything. No replication on this, right? No, it doesn't need replication. I don't really need this one. I'm just in here for sake. I find it when I can only delete all of it or just one of it. Oh. Okay, that's how you delete one of them. All right. Okay. So that's interesting. It's supposed to replicate. It isn't replicating. Um, but because it's supposed to replicate, I don't know what to do about it. Like ability system component replicates. Pointing after must be replicating first. Let's see. Very sure it's replicating. I'd laugh if it wasn't replicating. It's just, it would be like absolute, yeah. replicate using the register subdoc. When false, replication is instead called virtual replication. Hey, if I push this from here, will it pop two windows up? Yeah, I don't have to switch back. Good. So that doesn't get set up here for the, what you call it, the, sometimes, man, you're telling me none of this is replicated as bullshit. Now we're back into the wonderful realm of multiplayer garbage. However, that's supposed to be set up for it, so it should be more straightforward. Q. No, it's not a Q I'm doing. That is a lot of stuff, bro. I don't have to look at the code I wrote written for this, do I? Let's do a quick let's do a quick peek. Might crash it, but will. All right, so we've got all this stuff. That's pretty straightforward. There's like a thing. I think it's in Tranix gas documentation. And nope, it's in the source. Nope, that's not it. Getters for base protected. Is he doing it in... I don't think he's doing it in here. That wouldn't make any sense. Character movement. Ability system component. X. No. For bonuses, I didn't have to do any, like, you know, C++. I don't think I need to change that. I think I might have to set that on the server to force it. Well, I did that, didn't I? I imagine I did that. No, I did that. I don't think that's actually it, but I can compile and pretend that's it. And then run it. And then watch it not do anything. But it'll feel good for now. Yeah. Why is everybody obsessed with replicating just the gameplay cues? Is this from 2014, 2022? Ah, that doesn't help. All right. It's good. Oh, why didn't anybody answer him? Because it's on Reddit. Highly as a thing for fine, so that would check ability A, blah blah blah. Gameplay ability system triggers replication. Movement component does the rest. Depends on top. No, it's playing the same root motion as the server. There's no start root motion on this character function, so we don't have it enforced. Now let's accept. The idea is that the ability is built-in networking, which it's not doing it. Sync is handled by the movement components of replication. Gameplay ability system triggers replication and movement component does the rest. We're hoping to make this less confusing in the future. Okie dokie. Oh, what was the other thing I was going to check in C++? The attributes. If we go back to Tranix attributes. No, 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 no. I'm messing with my own head. Is this? No, it's player state. But it's what we want. Mm. And he uses I, oh, private characters, character base, initialize movement. Here's a weird, probably not actually gonna make a difference kind of thing to try. There's no in nodes. Okay. Okay. Gameplay effects. Tiny root here and see what happens. So that goes like that, and that goes like that, and that goes up there. We don't need that one because we got that one there. And compile and save. And go. And load and click and T. No, no good. Does not help. All right. Just wanted to know. Already forcing this to start from the server. Hmm. Okay. I find that probably in my time with Unreal Engine, multiplayer replication is what's really gotten in my way. The fact that like all this is supposed to have it built in and it still doesn't work is kind of weird to me. Because that's the whole point of using the gameplay effects that they automatically replicate. This is replicating, that's replicating. Components. I set up the attributes because it's part of this. That should be replicating, right? Because that's part of this. Nope. Release system component. Tags. I've lost it. This replicates. Replicates and it has a. Where'd it go? Am I blind? Not physics, not replication, not collision. Component replication. Variable. Navigation. Cooking. Release system. So it's in here. It should be stuck there. Guest attributes. Oh, is that? Wait. Can I in here? Oh, I didn't save it, so it stole the focus from me. Thanks, Unreal. There was a thing, wasn't there? I hate to say it, it's with what's his face, our nemesis. Our nemesis had it. I'm gonna be careful with this because I'm worried it's gonna like lead me down a terrible line. Wait, he doesn't put it there. He puts in here. Nope, he doesn't do it there. He doesn't do it in there. Doesn't do it in there. Definitely don't read those. We make the component. No, we don't make the component. We don't make the component? No, because he doesn't do it here. He does it somewhere else. If only I remember where he put it. Maybe he didn't have it. Maybe I imagined it that he had it. All right, close out. Create default object. Guest attributes. That was probably a mistake, but whatever. You're too slow. Peak definition? No definition. All right. this definition? No, gonna take too long. Oh, there it is. To be transient equals false. Okay, so that's not where you put it. Type component to a component assigned to transient property. No. All right. At least that worked. All right. So this is not where we set that. Close it. Don't save because I haven't done anything. Don't save. Let's do it. This is probably the craziest one so far. Engine. Is there something in there where I can say this is replicated? Integers, we know that. Property. Bitmaps. Enums. Oh. What was it? Replicate? Just replicate it. And then the terrifying thing is, I believe this might just work. I can close this. Close this. Work. You know, you wanna. So that is apparently a compile button. I got it to work once. We'll see if it works a second time. It's locked the thing up, so that's, I guess, a good sign. Yeah, okay. That's always a good sign. Locked up last time. It compiling. It's compiling. Spinning around. I'm sure it'll be done anytime soon. Yeah. It'll be fine. I'll just, close some of the 49 tabs I have on my phone open. and only some of them have anything to do with this. Close all these windows for like shopping for Christmas. We just went to Winterfest. I don't need to have a tab over for that. Taking a while. That's probably a good sign. I don't know. While that's there, that'd be fun. But no, there's no save game in this. We're not even there. All right, let's do that. Let's continue and see if somebody else is having this weird problem where I can't get these to work. I think this is a plugin you can buy. And he's like gotten all the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got a sale. Anyways. So somebody's done this because I've been able to make a plugin. So that's that makes me happy, I guess. Excuse me. Let's see what I have to say about that. I'm a person, right? Hmm. Ooh, this ended. All right, let's save it. Save. I heard you might have to recompile this. I'm gonna load it and recompile. I said I'm gonna load it and recompile. And run it again. Ah, no good. no numbers flowing through. And that's the whole point of this, using those. One. That's enough to make me want to hang up my hat for tonight. That's for sure. But I think I'm going to do that. I'll look into this again. I'll probably figure it out within half an hour. But that it's not going to happen until I hit end broadcast, because, you know, that's how it always goes. But we did get our wacky, we did get our less upsetting drunkenness going, which is good. I might play with the numbers a little bit. I like that the bottom is mostly okay, but stumbles around. I think it'd be cool to add like some like wrong motion type stuff. Does that make any sense? Where it's like, oh no. So you'd like go forward, but you'd like stumble left and right. I don't think I would like make him stumble backwards when you push forwards. That's a little bit too much, but yeah, we got some stuff done. And I'll do one last Google search, but it's not actually going to give me the answer unless I hit end broadcast. So see you next time.